Have you ever seen a beef Wellington, but it was made like a cheeseburger? And no, not just a cheeseburger wrapped in puff pastry, but an actual beef Wellington burger. Oh my god, that's actually ridiculous. And at first, I wasn't sure how well the puff pastry was going to work for the buns, but aside from them being messy as hell, they actually turned out to be one of the best parts of this burger. And all I did was cut them out, brush on some egg wash, and top them off with flaky salt and some fresh thyme. Then just pop these in the oven and let them bake at 350 degrees while we make the mushroom duxelle. Now I'm going to say this up front, I can't stand mushrooms, but I'm always down to try them in a new way, and a beef Wellington just doesn't work without these. And because the duxelle takes a little time to make sure you keep an eye on those puff pastry buns so they don't burn. And when they're done, they should look a little something like this. Now when the mushroom duxelle is cooked down and ready to go, let's set that aside and fire up the Schwenk grill. And for these burgers, I'm actually going to use a 75-25 mix of ground beef. And because I'm cooking these at well over 1,000 degrees, it's going to lock in all those juices. And these are only going to need to cook for about 90 seconds per side, and that's because of those high searing temps. And after we flip them over and sear the other side, we're going to bring out some of our final toppings to button this thing up. And yes, I know prosciutto is normal and that a traditional Wellington has no cheese at all, but this is a burger, and I'm never making a burger without cheese. And with that being said, it's finally time to put this thing together. And I'm using a mayo whole grain mustard mix instead of Dijon because it's just better in every way. Then we can toss on some spring mix, followed by the burger, and the top bun gets a little more of our sauce, followed by a generous amount of that mushroom duxelle. Trust me, you need to give this a try.